Alright, I just want to make a quick little video for the people that I help with training, particularly a HIIT set or a high intensity training set. I put this in on most people's back days, or I recently been starting to put it on people's back days. The best way I can describe a HIIT set, the way I do it, it might not be perfectly the same way that Dorian Yates or Mike Mentzer did it. But kind of like my interpretation of it is, let's say you're doing like a plate loaded high row, like Metroflex has a plate loaded high row. You would work up to a weight that is a challenging 6 to 8. All your sets leading up to it would be sets of 8. And your final set would be a weight that is challenging for your 6 to 8. It might be challenging enough to where you can only get 6. It might be where you can only get 7 or you can get 8. But that 6 to 8 is kind of like the magic range, to where the weight is heavy enough to where you're doing some work, but it's also not too heavy to where you can't get some decent reps out of it. So however many sets it takes you to warm up to that weight, I feel like if you're doing more than 4 to 6 sets to get up to that, you're taking too small of jumps. If you're doing anything, if it takes you less than 4 sets to get to it, I don't feel like you're warmed up enough. I know Dorian Yates, the way he prescribed it was one warm-up set and then one mid-set to get you kind of acclimated and ready to go for the work, and then the third set would be your all-out last set. I've done these before in training in the past, and I feel like the best outcome for me is when I take like that 4 to 6 sets warming up to your all-out set. Now, your all-out set, so you would work up to a weight, like I said, that was very challenging to get 4, or very challenging to get 6 to 8 by yourself. So you will need someone helping you with this. So when you start your set, you are going to go until you absolutely cannot go anymore by yourself. Like I said, you might end at 6, you might end at 8, you might have a little more spunk or adrenaline going, you might last 9 or 10. But the real work starts when you fail. So when you get to a rep where you can't finish anymore, that's when your spotter steps in and they aid you through the rep. Each rep afterwards, they're aiding you through. Your spotter shouldn't be doing the whole thing for you. They should be kind of easing you into it, to where they just give you enough help to get you through this, to get you through the rep. And then the next rep, they might have to give you just a little more help. But your spotter is going to help you get to as many reps as you can to where you physically cannot move anymore. So, like for myself, if I were to be doing this, I would probably get to, the 6 to 8 by myself, and then probably 4 to 6 reps with a spotter helping me. So the basic point of it is just to unload everything from your gas tank in that particular exercise. And I only put that in for one exercise. Dorian Yates was really famous for doing that every single one of his lifts on his whole day, and that's ridiculous. It's just another level of crazy. But the way I do it, I just put it on one of the exercises. It's usually at the beginning, either the first or second or third, and then yeah, that's my interpretation of a HIIT set.